Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to talk more about the Star Wars Battlefront 2 February update. So there are on my channel with this BB-8 update thing or whatever they're calling it. I did cover them how I felt about the BB-8 being a playable character. I went over the Ace of Rebellion and the Ace of Resistance. So I kind of covered those three updates in three separate videos. So in this video, I want to cover potentially two updates in the BB-8 update. And yes, I did the deep voice on purpose. So the first one is called Arrow Select. Back in December of last year, we implanted the Arrow Select menu, allowing you to choose between the available arrows of co-op. What's the available arrows in co-op so far has been the Disney trilogy Star Wars era and the prequels Star Wars era. And I'm guessing when the original trilogy steps into the co-op mode, it's going to be also the original trilogy era too. With the arrival of Supremacy to the Age of Resistance, we're expanding this era select menu to also include Supremacy. As a result, when it comes to playing Supremacy, you'll have the option to choose between both the Age of Republic and Age of Resistance. When the Age of Rebellion content arrives in February, the Era Select menu will also be updated to include it. Okay, so they're going to do the Era Select for all three eras: the Age of Republic, the prequels; Age of Resistance, the sequels; Age of the Rebellion, the originals. So that's the Era Select version of this update. And I like it. It's not bad. It's pretty nice. It gives us more of a choice of which era we want to be, besides having to do 50-50. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. And then, and I went too far down. Okay. Auto player improvements. Since their addition to game, auto players have become some of the most feared opponents across. I'm going to start that. Since their addition to the game, auto players have become some of the most feared opponents across the galaxy. They are receiving some updates this month and starts with a new auto player reinforcement. Within the next update, auto players will be able to play as droidekas on all planets and across all game modes that supports them. It wasn't always the best idea to get up and close to an auto player, and you'll want to be even more careful in the future as auto player troopers and reinforcements reinforcements will now be available melee attacks. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So they're going to have some more auto players being in the mix as well. Droideka seems like one. I don't know what else is going to be in the auto player improvement section of the update that's coming out today. I'm excited. I'm liking this. I'm a huge fan of Star Wars. Not so much of the sequel trilogy, because that's a hot mess. But I'm still a huge fan of Star Wars. This is one of my favorite games I have on the PlayStation 4. I have this game. I have this game. I have this game, which is Assassin's Creed Origins. Got this game. Plus, I got Fortnite, Overwatch, and a few other games that I own. But out of all of them, this is my favorite game so far. It's really awesome. But, yeah. The only the only update that has me have the most amount of hesitation, if any, is the one with BB-8 and his evil BB unit counterpart. Because I mean, I'll still give him a chance. Give both BB-8 droids a chance. BB droids a chance to play. But at the moment, I'm kind of hesitant. Like, why not R2-D2 and that evil double-sided astromech that we got in Season 1 of the Clone Wars? Like, the Clone Wars is, like, that's, like, nothing against BB-8, just, I'd rather have, like, a different character be a playable character before we get BB-8. But, like I said, I'm still going to give him a chance, keep a somewhat of an open mind when I do play it. I mean, the update that excites me the most between the auto player... Sorry, I have to move you guys for a second. Auto player improvements, era select, the BB-8 and the other, like, BB-8E9 or something like that. The Ace of Resistance and the Ace of Rebellion. Between the 5 of those, my favorite one has to be Ace of Rebellion. Guess now we get to play more into the Rebellion era. I like that. But yeah, the Era Select does sound like my second favorite thing and for this update, cause it's giving us a choice between which era we want to take our places in, and my Star Wars Battlefront 2 is currently updating, so I'm guessing it's gonna be these updates that I'm mentioning. But yeah, so we get to choose like the prequels, originals, or sequels, trilogies era in our gameplay, and I like that. I like having the sense of options in my game, and if it's like multiplayer for sure. And so, yeah, this is really fun. This is really beautiful. This is really great, and I like it a lot. I'm trying to think if there's like anything else I want to say about the auto player improvement. I mean, more of a challenge, right? So it will make you having to think more on your feet than before. I'm still wanting Ahsoka in there. Have her like the Clone Wars style Ahsoka as my first cracks, and then have like one of her like alternative skins or skins being Ahsoka that's we got from Rebels. Like Padawan Ahsoka, and then the Ahsoka that we got towards the end of the Clone Wars series, so Season 7 Ahsoka. And then Rebels Ahsoka. So that way we can have like 3 costumes of Ahsoka. And Ashley Eckstein is still around, and she always voiced Ahsoka, even in the Rise of Skywalker. Spoiler alert. But yeah, so having Ahsoka in the game wouldn't be far-fetched. It would be great. A lot of fans would love it. I would love it. Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers would most likely love it, because I know Ahsoka is his favorite character. And at first, Ahsoka wasn't fan favorite. She was like one of the most hated people or characters in the Star Wars universe when this movie came out. But in time, when the series came out, she turned from being one of the most hated characters to one of the most beloved characters. And I'm not saying that she's beloved all round, like by all fans of Star Wars. Just at least in my experience, for the most part, she is loved. So it would really be cool playing as Ahsoka, and maybe have her be like one style for like the Clone Wars, and then if we choose the Rebel skin, maybe we get to do like the two lightsaber style Ahsoka. Cause let's face it, how many Jedi or how many Force users can we play as that has more than one lightsaber? Darth Maul doesn't count because he has a double-sided lightsaber. No Force users. The only person that has more than one lightsaber is General Grievous. So it'd be cool to have Ahsoka Tano in there. It really would. But so the era select and the auto players improvements section of this, the BB-8 update. No, the BB update. It's pretty cool. I like it. I really do. So what do you guys think about this whole update? Do you guys like it? Dislike it? Or, updates. Like it? Dislike it? Or about it? Leave a comment down below and may the force be with us all.